Hi, it's Stephen here from Sound of a Nation Wave, and this is day 25 of the April Daily Draws. So, as we start the weekend, let's see what message we get. And I'll be taking the first card from the Good Fortune Tarot, followed by an Oracle card from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. So, let's choose our first card and get the reading underway. Okay, here we go. We'll go there. The High Priestess, I think she's come out before. This is reminding us to go with our gut feeling. We may need to do that today. We may need to trust our instincts, our intuition. We may need to listen to that inner voice within us that tugs at us, that whispers to us about something. It may be that we're missing something in the external realm, and there's something underneath that we're not seeing, but in the unseen realm it's there, and our intuitive nature can pick up on that signal and make us aware of it. And so if we have that gut feeling, don't ignore it, is what this card is saying. Don't ignore your gut feeling. It's there to teach you, to give you the information you need. You can have access to that unseen realm from within, and you'll get the information, that extra information that will help you navigate this, the situation that you are dealing with. Something just may simply occur to you. You'll have a gut feeling about someone or a situation pulling you in a certain direction or holding you back to try and prevent you from doing something that will not be beneficial to you. There may be nothing obvious when you look around that there's any potential danger or pitfall, but in the unseen realm, your spirit can detect it when you develop that ability, and you do that by listening to it more often and nurturing that, welcoming that, opening yourself up to being alerted in that way, learning to recognize that the feelings you get, the sensations you get, can be messages to you about a situation. And through experience, we can see how those promptings work out. When we look back, do we see why we were getting that feeling? And I say usually this comes by actually doing it, by trusting it. It doesn't come overnight, so we'll make mistakes. We won't always get it right. We won't always hear or interpret correctly what our spirit's telling us. But the more that we do it, the better we're going to get. So, if we get a prompting for something, we've got no other reason but just by our gut feeling. Follow that good feeling and see what happens. See if it's borne out in the situation. Now, in the case of it preventing something, well, if we listen to it, then we may never know whether it was right or not, because we've prevented ourselves from experiencing it. So that one is a little bit more on trust, because we don't know whether it would have been right if we'd have gone ahead, if we listen to it. But there will be times when we won't, no matter how hard we try, because I say it doesn't come overnight, it comes through experience. And when we look back and realize that we ignored that gut feeling, then it's good to reflect on what happened as a result of that and see if it was borne out, that warning was borne out in what happened in reality. And that thereby you'll get to know the nature of that prompting, the reliability of that prompting. You'll begin to trust it more, and it will develop your ability not just to experiencing things with your external senses, but your internal senses too. So that's what the High Priestess is coming to us to suggest, that we learn to develop in our lives and not to ignore that gut feeling that we have. Okay, let's see which oracle card we get to go with that. Okay, here we are. Great teacher. And it's learn from spiritual experiences. And that is the message that we've been talking about. We learn through experience. The spiritual, we learn and grow with discerning and listening to that intuitive spiritual voice through the experiences that we have with it. That's how we learn. That's how we grow. That's what I was saying. We learn through experiences. And this card, the great teacher, teaches us that, we will learn from spiritual experiences. It's through experiencing it that the true knowledge comes. And it's lived out experience on a day-to-day basis. Listening, not just to what's going on around us, but what's going on inside us, going on within us, with our emotions, our spirit, our minds, that gut feeling that we can often get. This is emphasizing that we're not to ignore that, but at least to include it in our considerations as we move forward. And that is the message of the cards today. So that's today's message. I'll be back tomorrow with day 26. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone. And I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.